testing out a new hip pack. I've gone through about 10 this year, looking for the perfect minimalist, ultralight, just enough, kind of like a lunch bag size, comfortable, carries great, all those things. It has been an absolute struggle, but I may have found it. I'm a little surprised by how many people think you can just sew a square bag together, put a strap on it, call it a hip pack. There are so many terrible designs, and I've gone through, on paper, 30 to 40, 10 made the cut, bought all of them, tested them all. I didn't really do reviews, but I research and test a lot of stuff, and I've been so let down by so many of these packs. Too big, too small, doesn't carry right, doesn't have cinch bags, doesn't have cinch straps to pull the bag into your body. So you need the waist strap tight and then the cinch straps tight. I'll go over this on the bag. And then you really want straps that pull forward, not backwards. Your body doesn't have the strength to really cinch it down. And so there's just so many poor designs. Well, I've got a Snagla by Wizard Works, and it has some giant OCD gripes, but honestly, it's, I think, the best hip pack in the 3 to 4 liter bag that I've ever owned. And I'm really upset about the issues on it, but I'll reach out to them and see what they say. But this is exciting for me. I could have just gone out and bought a day pack or a frame bag, but I want to keep my bike light and fun and not so backpacky all the time. And I don't like carrying things on my back like a camelback. And so I just want just enough for an 8-hour day. Just go out, carry everything I need, and I will get into that. But first I got to go check out a new plane. See you soon. So that is the bag. I forgot the name already. From Wizard Works. Paid $220 US. 17 of that was expedited shipping from the UK. So this is not a cheap bag. It's 300 liters. It's 500 denier Cordura all the way around. And it is a really great bag. It also has attachments to attach to my handlebars. These here will tuck inside of here and turns into a bar bag. And that's the whole goal, is to keep this bike naked and to go out in something about a lunch sack size and do a whole day. Food, snacks, tools, whatever filming stuff I need. And I love this bag. It's got some issues. And I'll talk about this. I think I'll go in the house where it's a little bit more controlled, where I can use both hands. But I'm out riding and this thing carries like an absolute dream. You just don't know it's there. It's cinches roll nice and snug with these side snug tabs. I don't know what you call those, snug tabs. One single buckle on the left side. It's just absolute perfection. I really want to get into this because I love this bag. Tragically, I might be sending it back. I don't know. There's some deep, dark issues that I'll get into and see if I can handle them. The main strap is 55 inches, which for me, I have a 32-inch waist, or maybe bigger, goes completely all the way around. So you can order these in custom colors and you can get a 45-inch strap, which I think I would do if I was going to do that. There's nice and plenty of padding, just the right amount, and it's ventilated. And then this one single buckle, which is super nice just to have one, and you pull forward so your body has nice leverage. My shoulders are torn up. I can't even pull most hip packs back tight enough for them to work. And then you have the cinch strap, which goes to the back of the pack and pulls forward. So after everything's snuggled in, then you pull that and it pulls the load nice and close. And then this rolls up. You can also just kind of fold it down if you don't need total waterproofness. Lots of ways to do that. I don't know how I feel about the buckle. It's certainly easy. To me, it seems like it might be a little fragile, but we'll test that out. The whole point of these is to find what's perfect. I can't give up on waiting for the motorboat. Even on this little island, there's so much noise pollution. Anyways, we will see how these buckles work out. Then the inside has a nice waterproof liner and plenty of space for all my toys, and I'll go through that in a little bit. And what else do we have? So two of the main issues I have is, and I'll turn this inside out and show, but it doesn't fit flush on the inside, so it's rumply and crumply on the bottom. And for such a small pack, you really want to make it neat and organized to fit everything in. And so that's kind of an annoyance. And then on the back of the pack, I don't know, if I had this made in Vietnam, these would all be perfect and square. Every bag I have from Asia is flawless, and every bag they have made in the USA or made in the UK, I don't know why they can't do this. It's just a little sloppy here, but also it's off-centered. And then this might be a little off-centered, so you can see the center here is right here. This line is supposed to go through here. They couldn't even get that right, and QC didn't catch it. That irritates the shit out of me, because it was $200 and I got it from the UK. It's not like I can really send it back, and I don't know why they didn't catch that. So this is supposed to go through there, and then if it does, you can see how off-center this is. And again, this is just OCD, but at $220, this thing better be damn near flawless. Now, all these little things irritate the shit out of me. You don't want to go buy a new car with a big dent in it. It still runs great, but it's got a big dent in it. But this pack is as close to perfection as anything I found. It's just beautiful. It feels nice. It looks nice. The stitching everywhere else is great. Everything is good. Wizard Works is such a cool name, such a cool label. So I'm getting ready to go quite a bit of hiking over at Baker and then I don't know, I forgot all the names, but wherever I'm going, we're gonna do not the Olympics. What is it called? Okay, I forget. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go do lots of hiking, and this you can get, and I'm not sure why I didn't. Water bottles that attach on both sides. 2 is just too much weight. It kind of makes everything a little bit miserable on most hip packs. You can do it, and I think I might have end up getting one and then have collapsible bags, like 1 liter bags that I can shove one inside for when I'm cycling. And this is primarily a cycling bike with my bike tools and whatever stuff I have like that. So I'm gonna do some playing and pack this thing up and get and I've got my foraging notes and a little foraging bag that just snaps right on the outside, which is awesome for when I get where I'm going. So there's lots of exciting things with this bag, despite the few minor. So this is it in bicycle handlebar mode, and you can see there's the little straps. You can see how this kind of janks just sitting like this and is bunking that up, because I think it's supposed to be here and be at a better angle. The straps are strapped in here. And this is a great Minimalist, by far the most comfortable bag I've carried short of a Mountain Smith Tour, which is giant. I don't want anything like that. So this is real nice. And then inside of it, I carry a lot of different things. It's not always the same thing. You can see the inside of it. And I've got a little Maxpedition pouch, which is so cool. And I got a pump. And I've got some candy bars and glasses wipes because I can't see. I've got some eye things going on. And then another candy bar and more wipes. These are for if I crash my bike and I need to clean up or do something. And then you can kind of see the inside. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to turn it inside out. But it's a little rumply in there. And I need my assistant to show me on that. But that's the whole inside. These little bags, I would prefer a zipper bag somewhere. But these little organizers actually work really, really well. So this is the inner bag that I was talking about, and it's all taped. That's the two things. And I like a mesh or a zipper pocket just because I like it to keep things in there that might be important. The one of the issues I have is this is a little bit longer the inside of the pack, so it's a little rumply like this on the bottom. And when you have something this small, it's really nice that if it's smooth and flush, because you kind of stack stuff up. So when I have it all smashed down, it's just, there's wrinkles and it just kind of doesn't fit. And maybe it never will. Maybe that's the design that's just impossible. But I also wanted to show, if you can see this, the bag tapers down. So as I'm putting this in, as I tighten it up and roll the top down, it's kind of squishing everything smaller and smaller and smaller. And that is such a great design for it. This is just a gorgeous pack all the way around. But it's such a great design. And then as it gets smaller, it gets tighter and everything fits in. And again, I want this pack for the least amount humanly possible, not the most. If I wanted that, I could carry a backpack or one of my big bags or just get a frame bag. And right now I'm trying to go skinny on the bike, and I've got lots of exploring, and I just don't want to carry the weight. I just want to have fun and enjoy it. And let's pull this out. So they just tuck in like that. So that's that. They just tuck in right there. There's the right amount of padding, the right amount of mesh. It's comfortable. It's not itchy. It fits well. Everything on this end is good. On this end, again, you've got this killer buckle. It's just one buckle. So this side does all the adjustments. And then if your waist is here, this side will pull forward. And you have 10 times the strength pulling forward that you do trying to reach behind your back and pull backwards. So this is a design. I don't know why all hip packs don't have it. It's kind of retarded, and I've sold a lot of packs because they don't, but that's what that is. And then this is just I don't really, I can complain to Revelate Designs about one of their weak fish buckles like this that I didn't trust, and 5 years later, I can't kill the thing. So maybe this is a lot stronger than it looks, but it does go on and off pretty easily. The looser it is, the easier it goes. And then we've got these side adjustments. So once you get this nice and snug down, then this pulls from the back of the bag, which is the most important thing, and it cinches that down nice and snug. This thing rides like a jockey. I'm telling you, it's perfection. And the size is nice. I just don't carry that much stuff. And some things that I might throw in depending are a little, I don't know what you call this, selfie stick, because I'm always filming stuff. And then I've got this pump, but then I'm testing this electric one, which is really not loud and annoying, but I can pump my tires to the exact pressure that I want to. And so far this works really good. I'm still a little hesitant to carry it, but this bag is all about having all the tools I need to survive on an 8-hour trip, or if I'm going to go to another island, all my food and snacks. And then what if I break down? And in here, I'm going to go through there, just the basics that I would need. And then sometimes if I'm out screwing around and doing some foraging, I will bring this is a Knives by Nuge. It's called a Wicket. And God, I like this. I've been waiting for the orange one, and he just got it. And now I'm like, I've been spending so much money, I didn't want to buy it because these things aren't cheap. But they're great, and they're super, super sharp. And then if you want to, in the Maxpedition, it will fit this Right in the Rain notes, which is big and heavy and not necessary. Here's another one. I'm blessed. Kimchi just buys me stuff nonstop. Little Tinker Toy journal stuff that I like. And this thing I am going to have so much fun with. I've been watching videos and people geek out so hard. Mine's going to be a little different. And then this is Moleskine. I think it's called a number 4. It's 2.5 by 4 inches. And this is my bike journal, but I never go on bike tour without one of these. This is the right size. This is what I carry everywhere all the time. And then you've got these little, it's just a Right in the Rain pages, and they fit everywhere. And then again, I've got piles, a dot grid if I want to draw pictures. But I've been doing a lot of foraging. We just found super, 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 the lowest I've ever seen the tide. And we were finding clams and gooey ducks, and Kimchi had never seen a gooey duck before. So we went around. Anyways, there was all that. So back to this pack. Despite all the shortcomings, I love it. I'm keeping it. But when you have OCD, it just like, it feels like someone's driving a knife through your heart all the time. When you see these things, like, why couldn't it just be put together a little bit better? And maybe I'm just being a nitpicking jerk. I don't know, but I like symmetry. So that's what that is. And then I'm going to get into this in a second, but we'll do the quick overview. So I don't like carrying a lot of weight, and this is the bare minimum, and I'm going to open this up, but it's tools and a little first aid kit and whatever I will need for a day so I don't break down. And I have quick release on my bike, so I don't even need any hex wrenches, anything worse than that. And anyways, but we will get into this, and of course a couple coffees, just because who knows where the day will go. It's easier to find hot water than it is coffee sometimes where I'm riding. So I will go into that, and this is, I think, going to be a complete geek fest for me. So that's it. I will do all the content and everything in another video and talk about them and why I use them and what I'm doing. Come on, girl. Go. Come on. You got it. Go. Come. Good girl. Good. Come on, baby. You got it. One more step. Let's do one more step. Come on. One more step. Ooh. Come on, girl. Come on. Good girl. Give me. Come to daddy. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come, girl. Go, come. Oh, okay. That's it. All right. I guess we're not going out on the dock today. We're trying so hard. I don't know what her stress is about docks. A pier. It's not even a dock, it's a pier. Anyways, another day. I am over there. I just heard this really creepy growly noise. It wasn't a dog. It sounded more like a lion. I know, because I've been attacked by a lion before. It's frightening. But we don't have lions here. And we don't have bears. Sometimes we have bears. They'll swim over here looking for a girlfriend and food and then pass on. Whatever it was, got the chills. I'm getting F out. Getting F out of here.